Summer is certainly here, and if you're looking for a way to cool off, how about pouring up a glass of chilled wine? In today's Happiest Hour, sponsored by Acquistapace's Markets, Adam Acquistapace is going to explain why some wines are better served chilled and how to know if you're at the right temperature when you pour. Welcome back, Adam.
Thank you.
Good to see you. Happy summer to you.
Great for having me.
And look, I like everything better chilled, right? But that's just me. But I gotta ask you from an expert, right? What about the flavor profile is enhanced when a bottle of wine or a glass of wine is chilled?
So that's a great question. So, the science behind it a little bit is the warmer the temperature is, the chemical reactions and things are happening faster. So if you were to have a warm bottle of wine, now let's go back a little bit. What is chilled?
Right.
What is room temperature?
Right.
What is cellar temperature? Because people ask us all the time, well, what temperature should I serve this wine? Because if you just have in your house, like down here in South Louisiana, our house, your house is probably in the 70s.
Right. Okay.
All right. Your house is in the 70s. It's too warm. All right. So I have a rule. The 20-minute rule.
Okay.
So you want to put all of your red wines in the refrigerator for at least 20 minutes.
Okay.
No matter the wine, just to bring the temp down. Your white wines, because a refrigerator can be pretty cold. I mean, they're 35, 40 degrees. Definitely better be under 40.
Okay.
Should be.
Hello.
So you want to pull that white wine out of the refrigerator for maybe 20 minutes. Sparkling wine, you want to be a little bit colder. So people ask us a lot, well, why would you even chill a red wine?
Right.
Well, so there's flavors and smells in wine. If a wine is too cold, it's muted. If a wine is too warm, it's too volatile. So then you're gonna taste too much acid, too much alcohol, too much tannin. You're gonna get too much stuff.
And we want it to be right in the middle. So take a look at your screens,
That's right.
everybody. You're seeing right here some desired temperatures when it comes to a lighter or a fruitier wine, a full-bodied white, or a sparkling wine. Those are the desired temperatures. And today, you are actually breaking off the Band-Aid. We are tasting a chilled red wine, which I don't drink a lot of wine, but I know all my friends who drink red wine are like, it's better served room temperature. Lies!
Yes,
okay,
lies.
what do you have
All right.
for us?
Yeah, so what I did is this is Chateau de Courcelles. This is a Beaujolais. And so it's from the area called Brouilly, which is a cru Beaujolais. What that means is it comes from a specific vineyard area.
Okay.
The grape variety is Gamay. It's similar to Pinot Noir, so it's a lighter style wine. But often these wines are served too warm. So when you serve a red wine, a lighter style red wine, a little bit chilled, the acid is almost gonna be like a little bit crunchy. It's going to give us some like a red cherry crunchiness to it.
Now, there are going to be some people who are going to be coming for both of us saying, like, how dare you say that I should not drink my red wine room temperature? You can do whatever you want, but there are some red wines that are better served chilled. Take a look at your screens. This is one of them. I'm excited to try it, but you also say Pinot Noir.
Yeah, so Pinot Noir, red blends. I mean, there's a lot of wines. I mean, I recommend serving every red wine chilled a little bit. So, I mean, I have a little bitty wine fridge in my house.
All right.
And I have it set at 56 degrees.
What time is happy hour?
I know, every day. So I can take the wine out and it can warm up a little bit. So you can get up to maybe 60 degrees. So the thing is, it's a whole lot easier to warm a wine up than it is to chill it down.
Okay.
So if you have some red wine or a white wine that's a little bit too cold, you left it in the fridge too long, please don't put it in the freezer. If you put your stuff in the freezer, if you forget about it, you have a big mess.
You got a big mess.
Yeah, so the best thing to do if you really want to put a little bit of chill in a bottle of wine, you get an ice bucket with ice in it and fill it up with water. And you put that bottle of wine in there and you just spin it around for a little while. And so what happens is that, you're agitating the wine within the bottle and you're going to chill it down a little bit faster. But I think it's really important that you put a little bit of a chill on the wine because you can smell things you wouldn't be able to smell otherwise. It makes the wine a little bit more delicate, and it's doggone hot down here most of the time.
All the time!
So we need to put a little bit of chill on the wines.
And if we just say put it in an ice bucket and turn it around just a little bit, how long? 20 minutes as well?
It really depends. Yeah, I would treat it maybe 15 minutes, because if you want to warm up a bottle of some wine, all you have to do is this.
Really? And you could tell that it's a cooler.
That's right. Yeah.
You know, wine, because look at how it's like
That's
creating a little residue.
It's fogged up a little bit. Yeah.
I like that. Now, when it comes to white wine, I like white wine chilled whenever I drink it. You know, do you suggest as well?
Absolutely. Sparkling wine's even colder. Like think of like just coming right out the fridge. So so if you're making a sparkling wine, you want it to be pretty cold, not frozen cold, but pretty cold.
Yeah.
And then, but white wines, if it's a heavier white wine, think like a rich, heavy Chardonnay, I would serve it a little bit closer to like a red wine temperature.
Yeah.
So a little bit warmer. The lighter, more delicate the wine or anything with bubbles in it, you want to bring the temperature down even further.
What about a rosé?
Same thing. I would serve it just like a white wine, but or more like a Pinot Noir.
Okay, yeah.
So because all a rosé is a really light red wine.
True.
And so if someone has even a big red wine, think like a big Cabernet from California, I would definitely put that in the fridge or put it in ice for 15, 20 minutes. Bring the temperature of that wine down. And if you're only chilling the bottom, if you just stick it in an ice chest and you're just chilling the bottom, you pull it out, make sure the cork is in there, and flip it up and down a couple of times to stir that wine up. So when you pour it, it's all the same temperature.
I'm literally writing all this down, and the next time I have a wine party, like, I'm gonna shock all my friends because hopefully, like you're now more educated. Cheers to you, my good sir. Thank you so much for being here. Obviously, it pairs really well with fresh fruit. We got some muffaletas here because it is Louisiana, and we got a nice salad here. I've got lunch for today.
Absolutely.
And look, if you want to check out any of the different wines that we have on this table, or just in general, head over to Acquistapace. They have 3 locations, one in Covington, one in Mandeville, and one in Slidell. For more information about all they offer, including these very large wine glasses, log on to Acquistapace.com. And always drink responsibly, everybody. We'll be right back. Cheers!